Right, welcome back guys to another video, and what we've got for you today is actually, I'd say, is probably one of the most specialist sort of cars we've ever had on the channel. And as you can see behind me, it's an absolute bloody beast of a car. If you're all familiar with the popular DMO DJ, this is the thing he's got, but his is mapped up quite a lot, and this is a stage 2 E63S edition 1. And it's finished in, I think it's, don't quote me, Magna Black. They only come in two colors. This is a black one, not a gray one. And as you can see, man, this thing honestly is such a beautiful car, such a beautiful car. So as per usual guys, what we'll do is we'll go for a little walk around the car and we'll go for a little drive. And I've got the actual owner with me as well, but I'll let him do the driving. It's actually such a honestly mega car. So subscribe to our YouTube channel, Performance Lifestyles. Check us out on Instagram, Performance_Lifestyles. We're on Facebook as well, Performance Lifestyles. And if you'd like your car featured on the channel, drop us an email, pflifestyle@hotmail.com, and we'll be more than happy to get your car on the channel. But for today, epic E63S AMG Edition 1. Can't forget the Edition 1. And yeah, we'll catch you outside the car. So here it is. I mean, just look at that thing, man. That thing is an absolute beast. If you see this thing coming up behind you, I know I say that about a few of the other cars as well, but this is something really, really special. Really special. It's that colour, it's literally, look at the size of this thing, and there's all these bulges on the bonnet. It just looks fantastic. And with it being an Edition 1, it comes in this, it almost looks like a wrapped matte black sort of car, but it's not. It's a Magno Black or something it's called. And it's just bespoke to the E63S Edition 1. And this one, the owners actually changed the wheels on it for forged Vossen wheels, and they've been powder coated in a Lamborghini color or something. It's quite a rare piece of kit. I had the same wheels actually on the Nissan GTR I had, and I know there was a bill in there for about $6 just for the wheels. So I know they're an expensive piece of kit, but yeah, it's got the carbon brakes. It's got quite, from what I understand, it's got most of the optional extras apart from wireless charging. Well, all the optional extras apart from wireless charging. So them carbon brakes, they probably don't look very big behind this wheel, but the wheel is 20 inches and the brakes do look like they're about 18 inches, so bigger than most cars' wheels. It's got the strips on the side, which is, again, bespoke to the Edition 1. And the good thing with these is, these are 4MATIC, so you know you're going to get the power down. Twin turbo, 4 litre V8. And I mean, just look at this thing. This is stunning, absolutely stunning. It's one of them cars that you just, literally, you just look at and you think, wow. Yeah, it's a beautiful car, mashallah. It's literally a stunning car. It's the best of both worlds. You got practicality, you got all the luxury you could possibly want, and you've got all the power you could want as well. This at the moment on a stage 2, it's had, as the saying goes, it's had the wrench source, so it's been tuned by Wrench Studios. And stage 2, anything between, it's not been dynoed yet, so it's going to be anything around 750 to 800 odd horsepower. As standard, there's 612 horsepower, but obviously with the stage 2 package, ceramic coated Larini downpipes, Akrapovic full titanium exhaust system. And again, even that, just that exhaust system by itself is a masterpiece of an exhaust, and obviously it comes with a price tag to go with it. So with the Edition 1, they actually come with the night pack, so you get all of this, the grills all black, apart from obviously the AMG badge, that's still silver. You got all the dechroming on the exterior, which I think is a definite must. I'll go on this side, there's too much sun on that side, can't really see the car. Is definitely a must. Because these sort of cars, as I've mentioned in one of my previous videos about the M-Power cars and stuff, I don't understand why they've got chrome on the outside, but yeah, this is actually, you know, it's actually a stunning car. And again, just in case you've, can't really see that myself, AMG and then E63S, that's what it's all about. It's also got obviously the fully operational panoramic roof. This does slide back, and then the glass part on the back as well. And I mean, seriously, this thing is a car that you could just look at and wow. So onto the inside of this, monstrous E63S Edition 1. First thing you'll notice is this bit, the yellow door kick plates. Now what AMG have done is all their bespoke sort of limited cars, all the AMG models used to have red sort of stitching and red sort of a theme going on, but nowadays they've kind of like switched over to the yellow thing. So with this as well, again, it's got the sports seats with the crested headrests, gloss black here, because it's got the night pack on the interior as well, which is literally only available on the Edition 1. The exterior one's available on all the other Mercedes, but the interior night pack, I believe, is only available on the Edition 1, which means it's got the black here rather than the chrome, and then it's got all carbon fiber as far as you can see on the dashboard, on the door cards, on the back. And this one has also got carbon fiber backed seats as well. So, and as you can see, them seats, they're the bucket seats, which are mega. Seriously, they are absolutely stunning, wicked sort of seats. And then the dashboard on this thing, it's all like one big screen from there all the way to there. So in essence, you've got a massive sort of screen there. And obviously your dials here, 200 miles per hour, which no doubt de-restricted, they will do that. There's no even point in saying it might do that. I think these cars, with a bit of tuning like this one has had done, you are going to see them 200 mile an hour sort of figures. Not that we're going to be seeing them today, but they are capable. But I mean, the whole thing is just wicked. It's got gloss black flappy paddles. Again, that's part of the interior night pack, and then obviously carbon fiber center console. This car is absolutely stunning. We did a video on an E63S a couple of weeks ago. Now that car was, honestly, that was a mega car, but this is like one notch above from that. And these things are absolutely awesome. But this is a W213. So this comes with a 4-litre V8 twin turbo. The pre-212s came with a 5.5 V8 twin turbo. So you got to downsize an engine, and I believe, don't quote me on this, but if I'm thinking correctly, it is the same sort of engine as the C63S, but they've done a few bits and bobs, tweaks to turbos and probably manifolds and stuff just to get a bit more power. And as you can see on the engine bay, it was, I mean, I'll put a clip of it here. It just looks awesome. It's got carbon fiber on there as well, so you're covered in carbon fiber. And then obviously you got your panoramic sunroof, fully operational here, and the back one is a glass roof, so your rear passengers can actually see what's going on. The best button here, the exhaust button, so you can open up the valves. Cameras, it's got cameras on the mirrors, 360 cameras, and then you've got your settings, so you can put it into sports plus, comfort, dynamic. Suspension you can adjust, and that's your gearbox, I believe, how quick you want the gear changes, and then your traction control. And this sort of thing is a standard feature on a lot of Mercedes nowadays. It looks very, very good. They don't really come with a gear stick on the in the center console, because their gear lever is here. So yeah, this thing is, honestly, it is fantastic. It's got leather all over the dashboard as well. Again, yellow stitching, full leather dashboard, full leather door cards. It's honestly, this thing is so special. If you don't know too much about cars, you probably won't even know this is what it is. But if you know what you're looking at, then the E63S Edition 1 is quite simply one of the most exclusive sort of E63Ss you can buy on this side of like Brabus and stuff. So what we'll do is we'll go for a little just a little drive in this car, and it is quite loud. It is actually very loud, and in sports mode, in dynamic normal mode, it's actually very quiet. You wouldn't even hear it coming. It's like an electric car. But the moment you put it into sports mode, or I think Sports Plus or something, it's an absolute beast of a car. You can wake up the dead. This thing is loud, and it pops and bangs, and it's mental. I've not felt this sort of power in a car since the Nissan GTR. 500-600 horsepower cars, very, very fast, but they don't give you this sort of a kick. This is at least 750 odd horsepower, and I'd say probably upwards of 750 horsepower. It is such a monster. So yeah, what we'll do is we'll go for a little drive, and then we'll conclude the video. So I hope you enjoyed the video, guys. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, check us out Instagram, Facebook, and yeah, we've got plenty of content uploaded, and we've got plenty of content to come. But for today, we'll take this thing for a drive, so we'll catch you on there. All right, so back in this E63S Edition 1, And like I mentioned, I can't forget the Edition 1 part, because this thing is exclusive, to say the least. Honestly, we've just had some random guy just pull up next to him. He goes, what have you done to this car? He goes, this sounds awesome. I don't think he quite understood that it looks standard, because he thought it was wrapped, but it's not. And the noise it made, it scared the living daylights out of him. He nearly spilled his drink, but he was happy about it. He was like, I want to do this to my car, but he's not got an E63S. And as you can hear it there, it sounds amazing, honestly. And to drive normal in comfort, this drives normal. But the moment it's like this, it's an absolute monster. You will literally, without taking the mic, you will wake up the living dead in this thing. This thing is loud. You will scare the living daylights out of people that you're driving past. Cyclists, be aware. Everybody that you're driving past has to be on edge, because they automatically think they're getting shot. This thing is so loud. But the best part of it is, some cars are just loud and it ends about there. But this thing is, honestly, we've just literally booted a couple of times just off camera whilst driving over here, and like I said, I can't compare it. I've driven loads of cars, alhamdulillah, and this thing, like the Nissan GTR, I've not felt that power until sitting in this. Like I said, 500 horsepower, 600 horsepower is fast, very fast. But this is on a different level, and honestly, it's very difficult to explain. It makes your insides feel funny. That's how fast this thing is. Just check this out. We'll open it up a little bit here, but like I said, this is at least 750 brake horsepower after it's had the wrench source. Wrench Studios do a fantastic job on any car that they work on, and as you're probably aware, DMO DJ's got the same car but stage 3. I think it's stage 3 hybrid turbo. Wow. You're pinned in your seat and you can't even move forward. All the way to 30 miles an hour, honestly.
Phones are going over the place.
Everything's falling out your pockets, going straight back over there. This thing is an absolute monster. Such a mega car, man. And the best thing is, it's 4-wheel drive. So you'll get the power down regardless of what road conditions, weather conditions are. The 4MATIC system is so good. Anything 4-wheel drive is amazing. And this has got, the first thing you notice, you're driving this car completely normal now. It's in all the sports settings and stuff. That grumble that it's making, perfect. Oh yeah, it's just letting me know that it's still alive. It's popping. That was a semi sort of thingy. I'm not going to hammer this car, but even there, the way it just picks up speed, and it's like, honestly, this car is amazing. It's almost like it's got a very similar drive, the position, everything, as the W212 that we did, but with this one having all the fancier dashboard and the newest, because it's a 213, it's improved, which I thought was a very impressive car. And I think these cars, they're winning me over. I wasn't a big fan of the C63s until I had one and then absolutely loved it. I wasn't a fan of the E63s until I drove one and I loved it, but this is a special E63. And I don't think many of the viewers probably never heard of one, because I'm sure I never heard of one before 6 months ago, 7 months ago. And I think, like I mentioned before, the biggest one is when you're watching other YouTubers like DMO DJ and you see his E63S Edition 1, automatically go onto Google and Auto Trader and eBay and stuff and start seeing what these are all about. And yeah, this thing is a special one. Now, actually having, you know, alhamdulillah, being able to drive one, this is a beauty. You can drive it like a granddad, like I drive most of my cars, and it drives like a normal car. But the moment you open it up, this car is naughty. It's dangerous. Right, so I'm going to try footing it. We've got a completely empty road. Yes, this thing really does want to rip your face off. And the brakes as well, because it's got the ceramic brakes, carbon ceramics. It's almost like you twist the pedal and you've hit a wall. It's like bang, it slows it down. But you need it. You got a car that weighs 2 tons, just shy of 800 brake horsepower. It needs to stop. I'm actually really loving this. If these things were a bit cheaper, I'd probably buy one. Better get saving. Wow. Wow. It pulls your face off. We even got a bit of airtime there.
Huh?
It's got a bit of airtime there. Ass off the seat.
That 100, 200 now, I think it's because it was slanted, man.
Put wings on this car and it will fly. It will take off. Honestly, this thing is this is the perfect car. If you're a super petrol head, 500 horsepower is not enough. Get yourselves one of these, get it stage 2 at wrench and enjoy. You can get 3 people in the back comfortably and there will never be a dull moment in one of these cars. Never. Right, so we're gonna on this Draggy. So let's hope this actually works now.
What did you run?
It's alright. 3.2. 3.2 seconds. That's half a second quicker than a standard edition 1. That's actually very good. That was a 3.2 second 0 to 60. The fastest 0 to 60 we've ever done with this Draggy, I mean, I've very, very rarely used it, was a 3.6, I believe. It was on a Golf R stage 2. But 3.2, I know it's only 0.4 of a second, but it makes a massive difference. You need something really special to beat anything over 3.5 seconds. Yes.
That's faster.
Are you ready for this?
Yeah, that was a million times faster, man.
Right. No, that was actually even quicker.
Yeah, the first time I noticed it kind of bogged down because the surface wasn't flat. We were going uphill.
So, what do you reckon we got there?
2.9.
Yes.
Yeah.
2.97 seconds.
What it should be.
That is literally. There's not even many supercars out there that will do that. You got no chance. 2.9. I'm very impressed, yes. This is a supercar, literally, this is probably a hypercar killing 4-door family saloon. Oh, wicked. This is absolutely awesome. Honestly, I'm still shocked. 2.97 second 0 to 60. And that was a valid 0 to 60 on the Draggy. Wow. I was expecting, 3.2s. When I was asked before that, I was thinking about 3.2 seconds. So in the first run, 3.2, I was thinking, yeah, that's perfect. That is literally about as fast as you're gonna get, but he wasn't happy with that. 2.97 in a 4-door family saloon. I'm sure even Lamborghini Aventadors and stuff don't do it as quick as that. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm fairly sure they don't do that. Right then, guys, I'm going to conclude the video for today. I hope you've enjoyed the video. Honestly, this thing is absolutely mental. mental. This is quite possibly the mentalest car that I've ever been in, ever driven, ever had on the channel. And we've had a fair few cars on the channel, and this thing is just honestly completely and utterly mental. So I hope you've enjoyed the video, guys. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, Performance Lifestyles. Check us out on Instagram, performance_lifestyles, and we're on Facebook as well, Performance Lifestyles. And if you'd like your car featured, drop us an email at pflifestyle@hotmail.com, and we'll be more than happy to get it on the channel. And as per usual, guys, stay safe, and we will catch you on the next video.